ABC 17 News at 10 on KMIZ starts now.
The victim of an East Campus home invasion in Columbia is telling ABC 17 News police have identified the suspect and they're working toward an arrest. Good evening, I'm Marissa Holloway.
And I'm Joey Parker. We know there have been at least 3 burglaries in the area since last weekend. The latest was last night on University. ABC 17's Daniel Wynn has been in the East Campus neighborhood and he joins us live. Daniel, you talked to the man who came home to find a burglar in his house and he actually pointed a gun on him.
Yeah, Joey, imagine spending all day at the library studying just to come home around midnight and then walking in on a stranger taking your stuff. That's exactly what happened here at the corner of High and University last night about 11:30, 11:45. I talked to the victim of that burglary or home invasion today. He had some pretty intense moments.
At that moment, I grabbed him, put him against the wall, asked him who he knew here.
And that's right before the burglary escalated to the next level.
And then once he reached for his pocket and pulled a weapon, that's when I let go.
You pulled a gun?
Yes. Yes, sir.
You feel pretty lucky then?
Really lucky, still shooken up about it.
Luckily, nothing was taken from their house, but some neighbors weren't so lucky.
Neighbors, they said that he knocked on the door about 10:45, and I walked in here about 10:55, so I don't know if I just walked in at the perfect second before he could do anything or what, but I know there was electronics and everything stolen from our neighbors, so.
So going forward, it was pretty tense around here.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely double up, making sure someone's home.
And they aren't the only ones doubling up. Female college students I talked to tell me they're especially cautious after the break-ins. Most worrisome, though, they tell me, is the fact the burglar is getting more brazen, pulling a gun on a victim. They say if it can happen to a guy, they fear he wouldn't hesitate being more forceful with a woman. What's the biggest fear with this going on?
The biggest fear is that we're not being told what's happening. We were not informed of these robberies until we found out on the news, and also that there's nothing being done. There's no monitoring. I'd like to see more police monitoring, especially on those weekends or Thursday nights.
Now, the victim tells me the suspect is a black man, about 20 years old, a thin build. He was wearing a camouflage-type hoodie. Now, of course, this is the talk of the neighborhood on East Campus, and some of the other neighbors have told us that they've seen this subject also coming up to homes, knocking on the door to see if anybody's home, and then if somebody does come to the door, he just tells them, oh, I have the wrong address. So be on the lookout for this man in a camouflage hoodie. Reporting live in Columbia, Daniel Wynn, ABC 17 News.